Hey everyone, so today we're going to be talking about the phosphagen system. You might be wondering, why do I care and what even is that? The phosphagen system is basically the quickest way our body produces energy, or in our case ATP. What is ATP? ATP basically equals gas for our body, okay? Gasoline for our body in a sense. It's our energy molecule that we use. With that, okay, what is phosphagen? How does that work? How do we get ATP from the phosphagen system? We get it from a molecule that is stored in our muscles called phosphocreatine. Phosphocreatine, okay? So that's really all you need to know. That's the very basic system of it. We break that down very quickly to fuel the first 5 to 10 seconds, or really anything that's super high intensity but short duration. So with that, you might be wondering, okay, why does that apply to me? You know, why do I really care about this? So the phosphocreatine system, or phosphagen system, is used in multiple different sports. Dunking a basketball, for instance. Dunking, 100-meter sprint, Olympic lifting, and much more, during football plays, etc. These are just the super high intensity, high effort, all out activities you might be doing, okay? But how do we get better at using this system, you might be wondering. So it's like, yes, okay, cool, we use it, but how am I supposed to use that knowledge to make me better? Well, a great way to use that would be like a 40-meter sprint, for example, or any short, high intensity sprint, or all out effort is basically all that it requires. It can be a 40-meter sprint, a 3-rep max on a bench press, etc., or maybe a squat. Doesn't really matter, but with that we need adequate rest. So again, first 5 to 10 seconds is when it's used, right? So as long as our method is between 5 and 10 seconds, we're kind of still using that phosphagen system. However, it drains very quickly, 5 to 10 seconds. That means we have to let it restore, replenish to use that, and that usually takes about 3 to 5 minutes, depending on the distance or how long you might have, how much effort you gave out. Which you should be giving 100% effort if you are trying to use the phosphagen system to its maximum capacity or maximum potential. So with that, we might do something like 40-meter sprints for that example with 4-minute rest, and then we'll do that times 3 to 4 times, something like that. That would be a great sprint workout for kind of touching top end speed, still acceleration, but that's on for a different video. So this is pretty much the very basic overview of the phosphagen system. Again, to recap, we have what is it? ATP, or the gas for our body. We get that from the phosphocreatine that is stored in the muscles, broken down into ATP. What are we using that? Max effort, max intensity in sports. So dunking, 100-meter sprint, Olympic lifting, spiking a volleyball, a bunch of different things you can use that for. Just max effort jumps, broad jumps, doesn't matter. How do we train that? Do something heavy, high intensity. Do something short, high intensity like a sprint. And make sure we're getting adequate rest. 3 to 5 minutes, or a good one for a sprint training, every 10 meters to 1 minute rest. Alright, well, thank you all for watching, and we will cover the glycolysis system next, which we're just going up the pathway of the energy systems. Thank you.